Oh, hey there, guys, and we are back playing some more Binding of Isaac. Sorry about having to upload the other video that I recorded on Monday. Was it Monday? Maybe it was Monday. Sorry about having to upload that today. I forgot to upload it yesterday because of band practice and stuff and homework. But it is uploaded. Sorry about, the lateness again. But I figured even though I put that out today, it technically wasn't today's episode, so we will be doing an Isaac run, of course, my favorite kind of run, and no Sin, no Hitler, because he didn't answer the call. He must be eating dinner. It's about that time, I would think. Blow up so I don't have to deal with that. We already found our boss room, but I don't think I want to go in there until I grab the item, whatever it may be, or re-roll it into the new item. But yeah, just got home from Wednesday night dinner and all that fun stuff, and did AV and stuff, and gave blood, actually. The blood drive truck was here, and so it's like, you know what, it's been over 8 weeks since I gave last, so I'm fine. And sure enough, when I got in there, I was all fine and gave blood. So now I have a bandage wrapped tightly around my arm. It's kind of... Okay, good. Just making sure. I don't know what I thought that could have been, but... Okay, very good reroll. I will take that. I will take a skinny odd mushroom any day of the week. Anything that gives me increased damage... I said that weird damage, or damage per second is good, as long as it doesn't come with a reciprocal bad that outweighs that good. Especially if it also gives me a little bit of a smaller stature, makes me harder to hit. What else happened today? Thankfully I didn't have much homework, so I was considering streaming before I left, but I was cutting it close and I didn't want to be late. Ow. So basically just mess up. Well, then again, I don't think you can get first floor deals with the devil, but if there was a chance, surely there is not now. So on to the next floor. I'm not gonna chance myself with curse rooms. Ow. Okay, so now I can chance myself with curse rooms. What I was going to say is I'm not going to take my chance with curse rooms unless I have hearts to replenish it, and on that floor I did not have the hearts necessary to replenish it after the half heart I had already taken. So try to find that. Oh, well, we found the second thing we were looking for, our boss room here. I was hoping to find our item room first. That is always a good hope. That way you have as many reroll opportunities as possible. Come on. There you go. Non-Newtonian spider is gone. Self-sacrifice room, no thank you. I would guess it would be up if I just had... Never mind. If I just had to choose a direction, that's what I would have chosen. Very easy room minus these guys. Oh, sorry, this one guy in particular. The other guy over there is pretty easy, but this guy, his four-way split ends up getting me quite a few times. Not to mention the large amount of health he possesses. Might as well try to get one out of here. Get a little less, get it a little more organized. So I guess it's down to the right. So basically, say goodbye to any reroll opportunities, because I've basically, yeah, I've gotten rid of all the rooms that I could have charged it up on. Okay, and I bought this, or like I keyed into the shop. So let's go ahead and see what's in this shop. Can't afford it. I could afford the spirit heart, but I don't see a reason for it. Where did I get a spirit heart along the way? That's interesting. Anyway, into the item room here. I'd rather not take that. And I know... Yeah, I'll reroll it. Okay, so basically we just lost a potential upgrade that would have given us a few more bombs. But no huge loss, I suppose. Alright, so it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a deal with the devil, but it's not going to be a hard boss to begin with, so if we do have any chances, they're most likely not going to be withered away anymore by this boss. But like I said, that one half heart I took was enough to basically disqualify me. But I think it's not impossible, because I think I've had worse happen to me and still managed to go to the deal with the devil room. However, those occurrences are few and far between, like once in every probably like 50 runs that I'll actually take some damage and get the deal with the devil regardless. Come on, just die already, dude. There you go. I hate the big flies. Not these guys, but like the yeah, no deal. Okay. So deal with what we got. Haha, good deal. I realized I could have gone back and gotten those pills, but I don't think the pills would have been worth it, honestly. Okay, that was very... Okay, never mind. I was going to say that was a very narrow dodge. And good thing we didn't take damage. As long as we don't take red heart damage. That spirit heart's gone for us, but red heart is what we care about. Item room. Unicorn horn, so at least we know what's in here. Go ahead and pick it up so we don't see it again. One more room and then I can come back and re-roll that. Okay, hopefully I can avoid any damage on this room. And then I walk right into one. I saw him coming from like half a room away and then I didn't dodge. I dodged right into him, no less. Die. I have like a little machine gun essentially. Man, Isaac must really work out his eyelid tear ducts, I don't know. Whatever he's doing, he's blinking every time, so he must have some pretty strong eyelids, or at least ones with high endurance. I couldn't imagine trying to blink that much. It's probably like that episode of SpongeBob thing, where they try to get into the salty spittoon, and that guy has muscles on his eyeballs. That's what I'm imagining here. He has eyeball muscles that allow him to flex them whenever he needs to at a rapid fire rate. That was very close. Thank goodness these guys react to bullets and they bounce away. That would have hurt. Not going to take that until the end of the floor to prevent us from losing any chance we might have. Dang. Spirit heart in the center all alone. That's what I figured. But yeah, unfortunately Hitler is not here, so let's go back and re-roll that now. So don't expect a whole lot of back and forth commentary going on, like what you usually see from me. Besides, I don't think he'd be speaking much anyway, because if you've been, actually no, I don't think he put up a video or anything on it, actually. It would be kind of obscure, but he had a root canal, and so no speaky much for him. He can speak, it's just best not to do it. As you might imagine, it's sort of like trying to eat solid food, or like hard foods, I guess, not just solid food, but like hard food when you get your wisdom teeth taken out. You can do it, but it's not a good idea at all. Okay, what have we here? Luck up. Thank you. I will go in here. I will certainly take that if that allows me to get more rerolls going. And a key. Might as well. Please tell me we... Okay, never mind. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have either one boss reroll or one item room reroll. Now I forget what I had in the item room. I know I had holy water previously. Oh, it was the quarter, wasn't it? I didn't want to take that because I already had about 25. Okay, so we got another easy boss, although his brother, the Teratoma... Oh, there we go, got a reroll already. The Teratoma is actually easier, in my opinion, than this guy. And you might be able to imagine why. Because this guy drops silkworms, which have a considerable amount of health compared to small spiders. Oh gosh. I got like all of them split up minus one chunk. That one chunk better not run into me. Ah, okay, yeah, so no devil room at all. Unless some miracle works itself out, like I get a telepills and it telepills me into there. Or curse room teleporting chests. Those are good. Now, yeah, 0 chance other than that. Alright. Now, there's greater potential from the item room. Yeah, this is an okay item. I'll take it, especially if it has the left hand. The levers, don't need that right now. I'll take this after these. Bad gas, not a good pill, but not a bad one. I kind of hate wasting this spirit heart that I'm somehow getting after like a boss fight or something. But at the same time, I really want to go into this curse room just to see what's in there. That's the sneaky thing about it. Oh, and I took the heart. I have more hearts laying around. But let's re-roll this once more, and that's the best one I could have thought of. Other than a damage upgrade, you know. Like, this is the best passive item that I could have thought of. Now, before... Okay, well, there we go. Found our secret room. Now we just need to find the super secret room. Which I have a feeling it's probably going to be all the way down, like in that room next to the shop, or not the shop, the item room. Nope, never mind, we're good. Didn't need that. So let's go ahead up to the curse room here and see what we might have in here. And it's troll bomb, so it's a waste of a spirit heart, but it is better to take this chance while I can than to not take it later and miss out on things. Well, that was a quick item, or sorry, secret room. Come on, go on, die. There you go. Bomb, and no thank you. I don't want to use the bomb either. If I need it, I can go in there and do that, but I don't want to unless I have to. Don't get close enough to shoot. Don't do it. I know you want to. Don't. There we go. Yeah, this battery is helping. The 9-volt would have been the best, obviously, but, you know, can't have what we don't want all the time unless you have the D6. Or the D20, depending on whether or not you have a lot of items or you have a lot of item pedestals, like a lot of collectibles or a lot of items, is what I meant. Oh, I hate these guys, because they're as fast as the tiny spiders and then they break into the tiny spiders. Thankfully, I don't think they can see me from across the gap there. So as far as they're concerned, this is a brick wall. Oh, don't want to take the tick. Kind of want to go to the shop here. I wouldn't buy that for 15 cents. I may buy the spirit heart, but... yeah, no, I'm not taking that. We could, however, re-roll whatever we want out of there instead of going to the item room. But we can't do that until we have 15 cents anyway, so I see no reason in doing that. And we got Super Lust. Thankfully our fast fire rate should allow us to keep him at bay further and further away from us. Because each hit has a little bit of knockback to it, and so the collective knockback of a lot of bullets really quickly helps, especially on a boss as quick as Super Lust. Because once he gets up to speed, he's like the Flash. Oh, there you go. I'm not going to take Yum Heart, but it is an item pedestal, so quickly pick it up. Might as well use it. No. Thank you. Not what I wanted, but okay. Alright, so our item room must be up top, and I think to the right is where I need to go. Let's see what's in here. A red chest. I'll take the... Okay, not a good opportunity there. I usually don't like taking it if it's a red chest, but I felt daring since the first red chest I found wasn't good at all. I figured, why not try on this one? It must be good. And of course it wasn't, as you could have seen there. And as you probably expected. That's the way red chests work. Often not paying out, but when they do pay out, they pay out pretty well. Building charge while I'm in here. That's always good. That was close. Got a 3-day weekend coming up. Labor Day weekend. Oh, last guys. Come on, pop up. There you go. And your friend. There we go, and you. Last but not least. There we go. And out we go. It occurred to me I could have left at any point there. Also, interesting, was that a tinted rock rather? What would have ordinarily spawned a red chest, or a golden chest spawned a red chest, I guess. Didn't notice. I do not want to take that, however it would be 1/3 of the way to Guppy, so I'm going to Dang. Now I just got too many item pedestals and not enough rerolls to justify it. Also, found our second secret room. Don't kill me. The problem with 9 lives is that you have to deal with the fact that you now are limited. Okay, limited to 1 heart per room. So if you lose more than that in a room, you're dead. If you lose, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to pop this levers card here. Effect. Okay, good thing that spider didn't do a heart of damage. But you do have 9 hearts technically, but each of those hearts represents an attempt, as opposed to a straight up, where's our item room? We never ran into it. I must have missed it. Is it down here or something? Okay. I missed it because I was just not looking hard enough. So we'll check this out first. And then we have many opportunities to get the reroll we might want. It all depends on what we want to reroll. So, I'm fine with taking Little Chad. I need more HP to heal myself. Plus, the other rerolls are worse than extra hearts. It's essentially like the Red Heart Miter, I think. That's what Little Chad does. Yeah, it gives hearts, so. Let's go back. I could deal with a range upgrade, but I don't want to deal with a spacebar item that I can't keep. And as far as I know, there's nothing on this floor that would let me use it just the once. So, $3 bill, very acceptable. I like $3 bill. and some of the weird effects it produces. Oh, the spectral tears for a room. What is that called? Mom's contacts tears. My reflection. And now with range up, they go farther. And the, what's it called? Oops, I think it is. What's it called? These are psychic tears, otherwise known as spoon bender tears. The one in the last room. Tough love, that's one. Took me a second. These are like, these look regular. Yeah, I guess I just didn't get an effect for this room. Happens. So yeah, unless we manage to build up a full charge on this boss, we're just taking whatever he gives us. Thankfully, it's a very easy boss. I just don't do hardly any damage. Any damage I do is minuscule, although apparently his segments aren't representative necessarily of his health bar. You saw there, he still had a bit left. Okay, tears upgrade, so even faster tears. And also, I appear to be moving faster, am I? Maybe I'm not. Oh, the fool I don't care for. And we just barely didn't have enough battery charge to get what we wanted. aka another reroll on the shop particularly. Oh yeah, that. So yeah, we're going to the next floor, I guess. Oh, that's an interesting effect. I didn't know it could give you things like the magnet for an effect. Or maybe I did, I just forgot. But yeah, I've never seen that to my knowledge. And we're fighting greed. And we got tough love shots, so we should do quite a bit of damage. When we do damage. We do. Surprising dodge there, considering my reputation. Lots of surprising dodges. Wow, okay. This room is just letting me dodge. It's just too kind to me. Should ramp up the difficulty. Oh, okay. Come on, there you go. Oh, no, that didn't hit him. Ow. Come on, hit him. Hit me. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. And they somehow managed to figure out where I was going to go and then hit me before I got there. Thanks for that creep. Also, the amount of bombs in this room. Absolutely insane. Nearly ran into one, I think. So yeah, we're definitely not getting Deal with the Devil. Ooh, but we are getting an item room close to right off the bat. Ow. Lost half of my spirit heart. Okay, lost the spirit heart. Oh, come on. How did he... I don't like these guys. These guys are trapping me. They're cornering... Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. Don't let me die. They were all down to half heart. Alright, well, into here we go. Luckfoot I'll take. Luckfoot's a good item. Okay, okay, inner eye for a room. I was about to say this looks like a very bad room. Probably still is, but maybe a little less so than I anticipated. Okay, I'm going to track one across. There we go. Psychic tears for a room. Go ahead and hit those guys in the corners so that they're not constantly shooting. Come on, die already. Also give me a damage upgrade out of nowhere. Free item pedestal. was interesting. Okay, maybe I can just... Yeah, I'm just barely fast enough to slip through. That's good. Oh, come on, my reflection. Don't make me get so close that I nearly die. Oh, that was close. Okay. There we go, that's what I was looking to do. Luck up. It's not like we really needed any more luck. Ooh, gosh. I hate you. I hate you, you little egg sack thing. Just die. There we go. Key. And on we go. Yeah, I'll go ahead to the boss. Oh gosh, this, okay, inner eye helps, I guess. Spectral tears or something else would have been the best, obviously, but you can only do so much. This at least gives me a 3 times chance to hit him in the back of the head once I defeat his heart here. And the amount of tears we're spewing is actually quite nice, considering. Like, because usually inner eye carries a hefty tears downgrade, essentially. Like, it makes you shoot a lot slower. So the high fire rate to begin with is helping a lot. I would assume something like Butt Shot would also work well. But I don't think that's in the $3 bill item rotation thing. Come on, Mask, let me hit ya. I think I have to do what I usually try to do, which is hit him in the side, and that occasionally works. Especially works if you actually hit him going in the same direction as he is. It's going to be a very lengthy fight, it seems, since I'm barely able to hit him. Oh, really? Thank you for not automatically killing me, but I think they have built into their AI sort of like a friendly mode where if they're within like 1 or 2 blocks of you, if it's something that's larger, like it's 1 for silkworms, even if they're within line of sight, they won't charge, because otherwise it would just be unfair. It'd be really difficult to fight them close quarters, although they do it if they see you in that line. Like as long as they're not very, very close to you, I believe they're fine to hit you. Yeah, there's a... Ooh, okay, I'm down to a half heart. I would have assumed, being Necropolis 1, that the boss would have done... In fact, most places the boss does a heart if it's melee. Especially with how angry he looks. He looks pretty miffed. Punch, take damage. Probably should just keep firing. Oh, okay. That was close. Chad, I haven't noticed you doing much of your job this floor. In fact, I hardly ever notice it. Okay. Very, oh gosh, very, very close on this boss fight. So many times. And I'm barely doing any damage to him. What bullets are hitting are barely doing anything. And I'm barely hitting him. So yeah, don't expect this to go over very easily. If we find some pills, we should be good, because Luckfoot changes them into all positives. So anything that was a down is now an up for, to whatever stat it was originally. Any like health down is now a health up sort of thing. But we won't get to see that. Oh well. Yeah, it wasn't a great run. We had too many item pedestals to divide up our attention on that one floor, and none of them paid out spectacularly. Oh, I can't remember, but I think it was last time I streamed Isaac, Saturday or Sunday or something. I think it was before maybe I recorded, but I had an amazing epic fetus run. I'm going to go ahead and fight the boss. Might as well, because I want to get as many rerolls as possible, despite not being able to usually get more than one on the floor. Fight Famine, that's what I've discovered his name to be. I finally remembered after so long. The fourth horseman of the apocalypse. Got Famine, Pestilence, or sorry, yeah, these are the horsemen. Pestilence, War, and Death. And then, for some reason, there's a fifth called Conquest in this. I don't know if that's true to lore or anything, but that's what they have in this. Conquest is by far the hardest, as you might imagine. It's kind of weird because he's blindfolded, but he's still very, very aware of what's going on. I don't know how. Just die already, Pestilence, or probably Pestilence. Die already, Famine. Let's see what our item room holds for us. Obviously, the reason I didn't reroll the cube of meat is because there's nothing to reroll it into. Cube of meat stays as a cube of meat even when rerolled. So there's no point in trying to reroll it because it is literally Hitler's fault that that happens. No, they just didn't want you, rerolling another item into a cube of meat. Because if you fought the boss that gives specifically that, they don't want to get something else from him. But that would be my best way to think about it. Get a little bit of money. And item room must be to the right here. Yep. Got these annoying guys that like to run away. Don't know why they run away, they just do. Come on. It's okay. You can die now. It's okay. Just die. There you go. Don't. Oh, you dropped a grandpa fly. I hate grandpa flies. I nearly just got hit by one on this first floor. There's no excuse for that. Unless, you know, you're trapped and you can't dodge out of the way. Alright, into the item room we go. Rosary, that'll guarantee a Bible in the future, which I can re-roll, and it gives us 3 spirit hearts. It's positive enough that I'm going to take it, because the chances of me re-rolling it into something more positive are much less than that of re-rolling a bad item. No keys, so not going to the shop, nor do I have money enough to buy much of anything. And off to the next floor we go. Got some gishes going on. Come on, gish. Here we go. And found our item room, but we have no keys. So, very doubtful we're... Oh, and as I say that... Not going to take you this time, Chad. I'm sorry, you didn't do your job well enough last time. I will take the Ouija board gladly, even though it makes me look like a fish with gills under my eyes. And also, you know, kind of disturbing with the mouth and all, and the hollowness of my eyes. But we'll just ignore all that and focus on the fact that I now have spectral tears, so I can shoot through rocks and stuff. However, that does mean now it's very hard to break fires and stuff. It takes quite a few more bullets. Come on, there you go. But yeah, I'm still going to be trying to put out fires and destroy poops and stuff, obviously. That is always through the side at them and done this sort of thing. So they couldn't get at me, but I could get at them. See, that's the reason spectral tears are a thing, is because situations like that are helpful. Where enemies can't necessarily get out, but you can shoot in at them. Ooh, there we go. Come on, there we go. And push pin. Not like it's going to do anything, considering I already have Spectral Tears, but I might as well, because I don't have a trinket at the moment. So any other benefits it might have, which I doubt it has anymore, would be greatly appreciated. Slot's very easy right now. He's not summoning any silkworms, although knowing him, any second now, yep. Triple silkworm. Just die already. Die, sloth. It's your time, there you go. The funny noises they make, they're so cute. Alright, we got the Joker, so we're guaranteed to go to a secret room on this floor. If we manage to find the regular one, we... Ooh, okay. Yeah, I hate them. They tend to spawn their bullets further away than you would think they would. I don't know what makes them do that, but they do. That's how the fire do. And dumb spirit heart damage. I believe spirit heart damage factors into deal with the devil, but I'm not sure how effective it may be, because I think if you take no damage period, you have a pretty high chance. If you take spirit heart damage, it's a little bit less, and if you take red heart damage, you're basically guaranteed not to. And we got a 2 of hearts. Rather grab this. Okay. Spectral Tears will not really help us in this fight, unless it were the very rocky room where he tends to hide behind rocks. But I don't think that's a possible layout for him. If they were Larry Jr. or something similar, yes, but I don't believe Duke does. Duke shielding himself with his little fly buddies that are also, you know, what keeps him afloat. I wonder what makes a fly royal. Maybe it's being able to, yay, swallow up all the rest. Probably should have saved the reroll just in case this wasn't anything I wanted. Now, it's hard to say, because we haven't taken any damage upgrades. In fact, we're base stats, basically. We just have a bit of a fancy tier effect going on, and a Bible coming later on. So I don't think these are going to be worth it for 2 spirit hearts, or sorry, 2 hearts. So it would have been better if we had saved that reroll. But yeah, we have, well, I might as well use the Joker. Thanks. Well, I suppose nothing gained, nothing lost, except for a Joker card. But to the next floor we go. You're back, I see you. It's okay, you're not changed. Don't have a key. If a key spawns in here, I will use a bomb to get it, but I doubt there will be. So, probably not going to be able to use this charge up immediately. Just stay there, don't jump over. Don't jump the corner. What did I say? Trying to jump the corner. He jumped the corner. What did I say? I beat up your buddy too, just for that reason. And also because, you know, you kind of want to shoot me. And you're annoying in the way you do it. Because you make it so that I have to stay still. Or be quick enough to dodge out of the way. Which is very hard. Okay, now not going to spend a bomb on a bomb. You'd be hard-pressed to try to find someone that would take that offer. Especially since none of the rocks to access it are near a wall. So the chances of finding a secret room are nil. So basically just wasting time. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay. You can stop now, guys. It's okay. I got the joke. I got the joke. Just die. Okay. I'm better at dodging today. I maybe just got more sleep and so I'm more able to get out of the way. But on that room in particular, not so much. There we go. Now we are going to have to release one of these in order to get ourselves... Oh yeah, I forgot that happens. You open the floodgates. Thankfully, I don't think those two other flies get activated at any point. So let's go ahead and do that so we don't have any trouble trying to dodge around them in the future. Oh, come on, you're kidding, right? Dang. After we kill this fly, let's go in and re-roll, or sorry, not, well, we probably will end up re-rolling it, because for whatever reason, items tend to be not great, generally, on the first run. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. If our Bible ends up coming here, that will be even better. Because that means we saved a re-roll for getting whatever we can from the angel room, which is generally good. Not always, like for example the Bible, not a very good item, unless it's your first time meeting Mom and you really want to kill her first time, and so you're like, oh, the Bible. But yeah, not so good other than that. We'll find out whether or not we got the Bible this floor or not. Simply by defeating Peep here, and it's Champion Peep that throws out his eyeballs. I don't know how to say, like, what else to say to the effect of that. Also, dumb damage. Triple dumb damage. I hate... Okay, thank you, Cuba Meat. He throws his eyes out at me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so whatever I was doing earlier, I just need to replicate now. I think I'm seeing bullets and I'm like, must get bullet. Oh, I know what it was. We were having a dodgeball game at youth tonight, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to catch the ball, and I'm doing a good job of it, but I don't need to be doing that. That's bad. Taking 6 hearts, or sorry, 6 hits worth of bad damage. So, deal with the devil, goodbye. Should have kissed you goodbye a long time ago, but okay. Nearly 7. Nearly 7, okay. Just quit it. Just stay still, champion. I'd rather not fight champion bosses, but if I'm honest, I'll definitely take Pin, Larry Jr., Larry Jr., and Pin, even. Yeah, I'll re-roll it. Yep, there we go. That works. Health up. No, I won't investigate the rest of the floor. Curse of the Lost, which I believe means it's going to be a larger floor. I think that's what that means. Curse of the Labyrinth means an XL, I believe, is what happens. I believe Lost is just a miniature version of Labyrinth. There we go. Got rid of one. So hopefully now it'll be a little bit easier to focus each one down. Okay, there we go. Next room, silkworms. Great. Yeah, see, you saw he was in my line of sight, but he didn't bother me. Also, I believe if you just stay still, they might not notice you. Yeah, strategy. Okay, never mind. They finally saw me somehow. I don't know what was preventing them from seeing me before, because they were in my line of sight a lot. Maybe they just weren't looking at me, and so they're like, oh, not there. Okay, we got a bad one here. This is a psychic one. And these psychic bullets do harder damage, I believe, as well as, you know, essentially being my reflection in the fact that they like travel for a long while, and they can turn on the fly. I don't know what gives them their ESPN, but I'll take whatever they're having. By the way, it's a joke. I know it's not ESPN. It's a joke. See, that's what I need. I just need some more. Okay, never mind. Some more of what I was doing. I secretly have ESPN and the ability to see dead announcers. There we go. Okay. So yeah, again, no deal with the devil. Hopefully deal with the angel. Get that Bible. Although I believe it has similar requirements. Not sure. I believe the deal with the angel might just be a flat chance or something. Red patch, I'm not going to take you because you're essentially just a rage pill. Or sorry, rage upgrade. If you would call it that. It's an upgrade if you have a lot of enemies in one room. If you don't, then you're basically doing reduced damage. It's only useful if you fight or expect to fight large groups of enemies. Take that, shoot the poop. There we go. Nothing, and they're going to take that half heart. Or sorry, not going to take that whole heart for healing a half heart. Although, I've done that in the past, I believe. Come on, get behind the rock. There you go. Just stay in one place, you meathead. There we go. Where's the item room? Yeah, this definitely seems to be a pretty large floor. Oh my gosh. Champion corner here. What's this? Amateur hour? No, it's champion hour. Oh my gosh, these guys are wrecking. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's a fairly simple job. Just don't get in the line of fire and hit them when they pop up. There we go. Can't get to it. Don't have a flying item, you know. But it's good if I ever do get one. Thank you, cube of meat. Fairly easy room. Thankfully didn't take any damage on it. Surprisingly. Yeah, where's that item room? Well, we found our boss room regardless, and we found literally the worst room layout for these guys, other than a straight line in which they can hit me. That's basically what this is, but this is just broken up lines. Alright, I guess I'll fight bosses in here. Hopefully I don't have to worry as much about getting hit. I'm doing terrible damage considering. But, okay. There we go, one down. Down to a half a heart. So basically, this is the end of the run. Is what I'm saying. But it's not necessarily, it's the end. Okay. Looks like we're going to have enough time for one more run, maybe. And thank you for the free bombs. And the free item. Splunker's hat is good. And there's our super secret room and our secret room. Oh no, we got the one guy that's going around. I hate when they do that. I absolutely hate it. That's why I try to bring them all around one side. But eventually, I will run into one of those times where it does have them go in opposite directions. Also, are these pairs of legs and these spiders interchangeable? Is that what it's trying to say? Thank you. Probably going to end up re-rolling whatever monster here gives us. Come on, you can do it. Ooh, okay, that nearly hit. Ooh, okay, that was actually really close. Ow, took half spirit heart. Again, not concerned about deal with the devil necessarily, since no first floor deals with the devil. I kind of hoped on that last run the deal with the angel would have shown up sooner, but I think it probably has similar conditions to the deal with the devil. Joker. So, let's actually visit the, what's it called? The Super Secret Room, because it has a fair chance of giving me an HP upgrade, which would be much appreciated. Nope, just has some HP, which I'll take. So we don't have enough, in fact we don't have any money. I was going to say we don't have enough money to buy anything in the shop, but no, we just don't have money. So I'm not even going to attempt to get in there. And on to the next floor. Sorry about all the yawning. Even though I did get a fair bit of sleep last night, it seems my body just needs all the sleep it can get. I'd assume, especially after Saturday, staying up till midnight with people in band. Come on. Okay, got rid of the hard part of the room. These guys are easy. They usually drop the single fly, or like the single hit flies. You just hit them once and they're gone. Fight our boss here. Ooh, and second spirit heart. So now we should have a fair chance to get a deal with the devil. And it's a champion Larry Jr. that's slower than the normal. Not that the normal is particularly fast to begin with, but slower is better. Although usually that carries an increased health effect with it. At least in most games, especially tower defense, you often see heavy equals, or sorry, slow equals heavily armored, or heavily protected in some way, like they have a lot of HP or something. HP upgrade, no deal with the devil actually, that's surprising. Alright, let's look around for our item room here. And wasn't hard to find. Okay. Pick it up. Might as well just use it here. Take this in just in case there's a re-rollable item. Nope. That's why it's just in case. And I'll take technology too. That is definitely good. Keeps my tiers and gives me essentially an extra tier to fire. A continuous tier. I've seen some of the newer items that are expected, like in Community Remix, expected to be in Rebirth. And one of them, Ludovico or Ludovico or something, I think it is, technique allows you to control one large tier with your your mouse, and I think I've seen pictures, maybe it's with like the orbit thing or something, a small planet that lets tiers orbit, but I've seen like Brimstone do some fun things. Okay, I thought you were gonna, yeah, do that. You do a similar thing. Oh gosh, okay, lost all my spirit hearts. might as well go to our second secret room here, or fight Krampus. I'll fight Krampus. I'll take the lump of coal. That's not a bad item. Oh, come on. How am I not out of the way of that? Come on. Are you kidding? Okay, there we go. That time it considered me out of the way. Krampus, you're really wrestling my jammies. Will I have to make a cool meme about you? I'll make sure all the girls on Facebook like this meme. If only you would let me kill you. I don't know why he's so tough this time, but for whatever reason, he just is. He's doing a lot of that dodge thing there, the four-way brimstone, essentially. Don't know why. Lump of coal. I wonder if that actually affects something like the tiers, or sorry, the technology laser tiers. They technically are a tier. But yeah, I wonder if they are affected by that. I would hope so, but I don't think they're technically a tier. Nor would I think they... Oh, got a large floor. Nor do I think they would have much effect, considering they travel almost instantaneously. There you go, great heads. That's a good layout. I like that layout for them. I would take that every day if I could. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen every day. In fact, more often than not, it doesn't. Ooh, here we go. No key, but we have the location now. So if we do find a key, we can get in. Probably going to spawn one in the middle. Who called it? Who called it? Okay, just die already. There we go. And done. Just stay still. Okay, they can see me already. That trick has apparently been debunked. Or at least for these guys. Maybe it's true for silkworms or something like that. But supposedly if you stay still they can't see me. Again, I don't know if that's just silkworms or it's just myth. But it certainly mythed me off. Get it? It's very close to sounding the same. But it's obviously not the same. Thank you, technology laser, for letting me take out these small flies very easily. Get ourselves a cube of meat, and move on. And we get the wretched. I'd rather you not do that, wretched. But I'd rather you do that as opposed to lay a spawner. Although I'm not sure he does lay spawners, or she, or whatever it is. It may just be one of those bosses that spits out small enemies like that, or or does that. Oh gosh, there's a lot of enemies on the screen. There's quite a few fewer, but there were a lot when I said that. Now taking a speed upgrade. Okay, tears up I suppose is okay. Not going to leave the floor without that item room. So back we go. I of course want that that key there so I can get into the not the shop, the item room, but no such luck. So we must go the other way, all the way around. See what we might find. Okay, thank you. Okay, that works too. A little bit of damage traded for a bunch of speed. Like in terms of quickness. I'll take cancer because that is also a tears upgrade, I believe. I don't know how tears affect, or like tears ups affect the technology laser. I'd have to imagine it maybe just like hits quicker, but I have no evidence to that, so I shouldn't make boisterous claims. Come on, give me a key or something to access that first key. I'll definitely bomb into there if necessary. Okay, so they gave me a reason. I will have to use second bomb to get into that second secret room, but that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Not going to take the matchstick. I don't necessarily need many bombs. I'd rather have the extra fire rate. Let me actually check. Yeah, it does seem to give me extra fire rate. So, now to finally go back, and I'd rather take the item room, honestly, than the shop, even though I do have the money. Because the shop, more often than not, contains an active item as opposed to a passive item, such as the ones commonly found in item rooms. And a miter. I will take that. More spirit hearts equals more fun, aka more survivability. And on to the next floor, I suppose. I'm not going to check those 1 or 2 rooms that are left, it seems. We're approaching bedtime, so hopefully either one of 2 things happens. I die, or we win. The latter, much less likely, but not impossible. Since we are already on Necropolis, it's basically just 1 more floor till Mom, 2 more floors after that to Mom's heart, and then however many floors we can make through after that. But with our current damage and stuff, I don't see us doing a whole lot of damage, especially since technology on Isaac would basically guarantee that he'd always be firing. Hierophant, amazing. Lots of spirit hearts. Can't open that, sorry. Nor would I choose to open that first. Item rooms and other things are more precious to me. And now I can open them. Gun boss. Not much is certain. There we go. And if we need an extra key, there it is. Finding Gish. It's been a while, I think. It's been quite a while since we fought Gish. It's basically just Monstro with an explosive bullet, and his goo slows you, I believe. And he has a goo to begin with. Yeah, it slows you a bit. That's it. It's literally all Gish can do, and I believe that's all Gish, like little Gish, can do. And I want to say he's another one of those that you can't reroll, like Give Me. So I'm not going to waste a reroll on it. It makes it look like he's spawning somewhere, but I don't see anything that he might be spawning. Not going to take the shovel, not going to take the pact. Even though I could, due to the amount of spirit hearts I have, the extra damage would be welcome, but not for 2 hearts. If it were a 1 heart deal, oh my gosh, I would take that so quickly. But not for 2. Okay, so let's find our item room here. Oh, sorry, I thought this was Necropolis. This is the Depths. It's equivalent to Necropolis, but easier. So we got a second key for free. And we found Gish there. Your bullet made that guy look very strange. He reminds me of one of the animatrons in Five Nights at Freddy's. Or, no, it's not necessarily the way you look. I think it's more... Well, yeah, because they have the shadowy sort of thing from time to time. They look shadowy, and so that's part of it, but more what I was thinking about is when they start to get itchy to, like, get you, they tend to do that little, like, head shake thing. X-ray glasses. Very good. Guess we'll go to the shop. And also, you know, at least try out Judgment here. Oh wait, no. Now I have him open, so if this bomb was wasted, it's wasted. But hopefully it's not. Lots of money, so if we want to go buy Judgment afterwards, or if we don't even find anything worthwhile in the shop, period, then that's where we'll go. We'll spend our reroll on the, actually, we won't know, because there's a possibility that if Judgment pays out, that would have been a waste. And there's a possibility he'll pay out in 13 cents. Let's hope we do get that. Let's get this key. Almost passed that up. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed here in a minute, so I may have to end it short. Go first to Judgment. Come on, more room. Here we go. And play him out. Thanks, you killed. Okay, you very nearly killed yourself. Thank you for not. Didn't spend a cent to kill yourself. It's very hard. A little more than market value, I think, but not a bad value, I suppose. I think that's probably about market value. Now, pay out. And you did. And I'll take the compass, actually. I won't pass that up. I don't see anything that's particularly wowing me other than the fact that I can go to this super secret room for free. So, and that's what I was hoping for. Extra HP. Yeah, I'll probably have to go over time, I suppose, in terms of bedtime, that is. Don't nearly past the turn we want to take. Now it's basically the last floor we're going to, that is. We're going to the last floor that we can find basically anything on. So we better hope we get good things. And down we go. Let's go to the right. Or sorry, I said right, meant left. Meant and went left. There we go. Looks like everything's basically over here. Ow. I don't appreciate that, but you did a good job of doing your thing. There we go. Ooh, a dime. This means basically that the shop is another good thing to check out. But I will first and foremost visit what is closer, which in this case happens to be our item room. Alright, what do we have here? Game Kid. Useless active item. Well, not useless, but not a good one, considering I'd have to give up the, considering I have to give this up. Vampirism. Not a good item. Gonna keep that on the reroll pedestal. See what's in our secret room. And we're fighting greed. I don't know why I didn't see that coming, but at least now this guarantees that we're going to get items from the shop. So this is a good thing in a way. Also, apparently whatever we're getting is half off. because if we didn't go to the greed fight there before we went to the shop, that basically would have guaranteed we would have fought him in the shop and not gotten whatever shop item we wanted. Okay, now to take out this guy. There we go. Don't need the health. Still don't need the health. Thank you, zombies. You are too good. If I run into another Mexican from the boss fight, that will not be hard at all. Because now I can just shoot through. Map for 7 cents. Yeah, I'll take it. And let's go to our boss room. Very easy one. Okay, what might we have through these doors? Oh yeah, mom. Forgot it was the mom fight. You keep reflecting that. Gosh, that was very close to has essentially a pierce so that I can hit the parts of mom coming out of the wall and the enemies at the same time. Also, that was an accidental dodge, believe it or not. I didn't intend for her foot to come down, so I just lo and behold, it actually dodged. I wasn't even aware of it. Very close to taking some more damage there. And we beat it. Alright. HP upgrade. And on to the next floor. Oh, we're on the hard version. Straight to the boss fight we go. I believe we got Luckfoot, didn't we? Not on this run. It's good though. Good. Might as well check out our secret room. Pyro. I'll take that. But now that I think about it, since there's such a small secret room pool, I probably could have re-rolled that to get something. Okay, this is a bad room. Re-rolled it to get something like the Yonk or 1-up. Which probably would have been better. But now I have bombs if I ever need them. Like on the mom fight, I can use bombs. Ow. Dump damage. Double dump damage. Lost my 2 spirit hearts that I'm rolling on. So now I'm completely vulnerable. And here is our boss. Fight to death. Apparently his little sights there aren't very strong. I can get them pretty easily. Very easy zombies. It's actually like one of the easiest deaths I fought. This horse is taking a while to whittle down, but it's he himself is very easy. Second level cube of meat. We got a second familiar following us around now, so we have quite a few shots. Let's go, and I just want to go to the, oh okay, this was an easy secret room, basically free. Might as well blow it up, just in case. And paid for itself. As well as gave us interest. Better not chance it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back there after I'm done with this out room. 1 heart spiders. Dang, Utero is not forgiving. Especially Utero 2. But yeah, I'm going to go back and take that instead of Temperance, because Temperance has no helpful in me. That pill has potential. Okay, very close to stepping on spikes. There we go. Charge the boss. Alright, got full health again. Okay, that was very close. Very easy. Don't like you. There we go. Let me grab that send. Okay, creep is gone. Oops, hurt. Okay, finally got rid of those. Should be easy overall. Because the zombies that she puts up are usually give me a hard time. But it's super easy. Wow, yeah, Larry Ginger gone. Actually doing a surprising amount of damage with my familiars. And I think I'll go to Shoal. We're going to the cathedral. Might as well. Getting close to permanent bomb. Come on, choke. Very easy choke fight. Now she's in permanent. One towards her. And doesn't see that one does. Here we go. Grab the spirit back and go to the cathedral. Not a very long trip, surprisingly. Oh, I will definitely look in here just to see what I can get. Alright, very easy room. Not a very easy room, but not hard. Definitely not hard for cathedral, I would have thought. Here we go. Last guy in his flag. Now I just have to stay out of diagonals. Basically. That's an oversimplified way of saying it, but I have to think of diagonals. Got Isaac here, but yeah, like I said, constant ring of fire here. Since we have essentially constant tears flying at him. That's the problem with the glass cannon. It may do damage, but it is very hard to dodge when it comes back. Dodged into a bullet, actually. Oh, now he's in some phase. Yep, there's my psychic ones. Uses still health up. Not beautiful for us right now, because I don't think it gave us an extra card. It gave us extra capacity, but yeah, we're down. We're dead, basically. Unless I manage to not take another hit for half of an Isaac fight as a classic cannon, which is a chance essentially. Yeah, there it goes. So, oh, wrong button. So, that is the end of this one. So, until next time. And okay, now I can actually say it. Until next time, guys. Oh, bye there.